Greetings from the grave. I'm Haddonfield's homeboy, Jamie Myers.
And I'm the Killer King from Crystal Lake, Zero Voorhees. This is Astro Zombies Presents Horror from the Grave on Psychopath TV. Reunited, back together again. I'm not going to sing.
No,
someone was making fun of my singing, saying it was slipping.
Nah,
I never had talent. I don't know what could be slipping if I ain't even got the talent to do it. I can sing some death metal, but you ain't going to catch me on no solid gold shit. Time Life music.
You're not gonna be featured on a Beyonce record.
No.
Okay.
No, you ain't gonna be no Zero V and the Jay-Z. That is not gonna happen ever. So, welcome back, Horror from the Grave, and we've got some big news that we reported before, not last week, but the week before. We said that there will be a Nightmare on Elm Street prequel. And some of you folks doubted us and everything, which is fine, because there's always rumors in the horror world. However, when you have an accredited source with, say, I don't know, 30 years of credit behind them and has the name Fangoria, you tend to take it a little more serious. So
just read this line.
I will do the reading
for these assholes. Not all of you are assholes, but the assholes that think we're assholes. This is for you.
Perfect. Here we go. Okay, I can't... His last name is McNaughton. McNaughty.
McNutrag, there you go.
That's what I'm going to call him, John McNaughty. John McNaughty, breaking away from the porn world of anal probes of 20,000 Leagues Under the Pea. Here it is. John McNaughty will direct a Nightmare on Elm Street prequel.
Boom!
What was that you were saying? Follow the bouncing ball. Follow the bouncing ball. You bounce all ball. Here we go. John McNaughty will direct a Nightmare on Elm Street prequel. So, if you guys think I'm just reading the fucking Nair commercial that's on here or whatever, it's right goddamn there. It won't focus. It will not focus. It's right there. Anyway, you know what? Go take your $4.50 that you use to buy condoms to masturbate to the thought of you thinking you're better than us, and go buy this issue of the new Fangoria. It's in the back. That way the pages won't stick together when you read about it. There it is. Nightmare on Elm Street prequel confirmed as per Fangoria.
Just like we said.
Let's just sit in this moment and gloat for like 3 seconds. I've never been on this high of a cloud. All right. The higher ups have told us that's enough. Speaking of which, the LLPBJ's birthday is today. So if
happy
you guys,
birthday, LLPBJ.
Yes. So if you guys want to go to our channel, wish her a happy birthday, that'll be cool. You're not going to win anything for it, but it'd be a nice thing to do. So, just go ahead and do that to be cool. So let's get into it. Nightmare on Elm Street, as we just said, the prequel. Now let's get into the current Nightmare on Elm Street, as which my Haddonfield homeboy, associate murderer extraordinaire, reported in his solo show that there is some pics of Jackie
Pre-burn,
pre-pubed, and
pre-burned.
pre-lubed.
So pre-burn, does that mean pre-gonorrhea?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
It's before the symptoms kick in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
So they showed the picture. He's got a mullet. And the wardrobe thing, I know someone commented on him and said, well, it's not like he has only one thing in his closet. Okay, true, but why did they make the alternate, is what I'm going to call it, the alternate costume close to his costume?
Exactly.
They still put a hat on both of them, so you know what? Nice try. Swing and a miss, but you got 2 more, man. Step up to the plate, you got 2 more. Oh, wait. You only got 1, because here's the final strike. Everyone who's commenting against us on Nightmare on Elm Street is agreeing with us, except for the one fact that you guys are willing to give the new Nightmare on Elm Street a chance. We have said, and we stand by, that the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, pre-Platinum Dune's rape, was perfect. It's fine. It's not that old.
No.
Not really. When you look at the scale of it, I mean, Halloween's old.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw's old.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th, mildly old, middle-aged.
Yeah, middle-aged.
Midlife crisis. Nightmare on Elm Street, 84. But, you know, when did 2 come out? 85. Then 86. And then there was a vacation for a while. Because, you know, everyone's saying, yeah, Robert Englund was the best Freddy. That's what we're saying. Nightmare on Elm Street are great movies. That's what we're saying. What we're saying is that this is a blatant attempt to get more money off of a franchise's name. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Period. I'm not a Nightmare on Elm Street fan. I gave up after part 4. I was like, enough of this. I chose my side. There he is. Let's see. I have a son, Jason. I have a son, Michael. And I don't have a daughter, Freddie, yet. So, no, it's Jason. But we're saying the same. What we're saying is this is just a blatant attempt to use a name to get money. End of list. You cannot argue with us on that because, you know what? Damn it, we're right.
Because you know how, like, when a certain band that has stood the test of time with longevity keeps putting out these rehashed greatest hits with just, like, the songs in different order? Because they know the fans are going to fucking buy them.
Exactly.
They know the fans are going to go see this shit.
Elton John's notorious for it. A lot of the older bands. Pink
Kiss
Floyd
is notorious for it.
Kiss. Pink Floyd has done it like 80 times.
Yeah, Kiss has done it like 280 times.
Yeah, something like that. This is just Platinum Dunes taking the name Nightmare on Elm Street and fattening their bank account so they can have a little more capital for the movies they really care about, like Transformers 3 and stuff like that. You know, I mean, it's just irritating that how we're agreeing that the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise is the shit, but yet, you know, be a loyal Nightmare on Elm Street fan. We're not saying that, but to attack us for seeing exactly what this new Nightmare on Elm Street is and then attacking us because we don't want to give it a chance. Fuck giving it a chance. Freddy has a mullet now?
He didn't have no mullet back in the day.
All you're doing is giving Friday the 13th fans ammunition to keep the
all
war
these
going.
years.
After all these years of Nightmare on Elm Street racing, you know, beating Jason out. I'll admit it.
Yep.
The stories were better. The kills were creative. It wasn't stale like Friday the 13th got in the later years.
Yep.
The only thing that you could argue with Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th was Jason was more brutal. Freddy was more creative.
Yep.
The storyline for Nightmare on Elm Street was more creative. The Friday the 13th story was just rehashed Frankenstein shit.
Yep.
So that's where we're coming from on that. It is blatant, it is obvious, it's just for money, and there's nothing you can do that'll change either one of our minds on it. We are going to see it, we are going to give it the chance, we are going to report on it, because that's what we do here from Horror from the Grave. So that's enough of that. We're not talking about Nightmare on Elm Street and our stance and your stance anymore. We're going to say what's up with it, we're going to give our opinion, and we're going to roll it like a joint and smoke it and blow the shit out in your face.
That's it. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do.
We're only 2 guys.
That's it. We can only do so much. So much. With these hands. And one of them has got to be used in crotch area. So we only have one hand. I don't know. Moving on.
Moving on.
So, again, thanks for commenting and leaving your opinions. We're not bashing you for it. We're just saying that we seem to be agreeing on the same thing, but the only difference is
Jackie Moon.
That's it. Robert Englund is God. Robert Englund is Freddy. Nothing will ever change that.
This is true.
I don't care if this Freddy comes out with sparklers out of his ass. He's not going to beat Robert Englund. Because Robert Englund can come out with sparklers out of his ass, and he's just going to bury Jackie Moon all over again. So, like, everything Jackie Moon does, picture Freddy doing it, or Robert Englund, and you're going to be like, yeah, it would have been better with Robert.
Like I said, Jackie Moon, you keep watching Men, and let Robert Englund do the slashing.
Yes, I agree. So, that's enough of that crap. We've burned our whole first episode on that. So we're going to move on over to episode 2. We got some Halloween news, Scream Trilogy, a new Scream Trilogy, Predator, Alien, all kinds of crap. Hang out, we got more. He's Jamie Myers.
He's Zero Voorhees.
And we had enough time to kill just to do that.